Now that we know the actual defensive and offensive setups for Viper for Breeze, now we're going to learn how to be a rat and actually know the post-plant molly lineups for A and B sides, starting with A main, and you're going to press yourself against this rock right over here, and we're actually going to be using our UI for the snake bite for this one because we're looking at the clouds with a crosshair and it's a little bit hard to explain it with that lineup there. So use your UI, put it at the edge right over here, and it's going to land at the front right corner of the pyramid right over here. So a default plant right over here or here will work. Now if you want to put it in between the pyramids right up front, you're going to basically go to the same spot. You're going to find this orange vertical line. You're going to look it all the way up until you hit the edge of this semicircular metal. You're going to lift it a little bit more until you hit kind of the same height as this metal, and then that's where you're going to throw it. So vertical line all the way up to the metal right here, and then lift it a little bit more till you hit that height, and now you're going to have a lineup for the middle of both sides right over here. And now you basically are a rat for A main for a post plant molly lineup. Now if you have one lineup for just one specific space for A, it's pretty easy to kind of know where you are, and it's easy to just push you before you even throw those lineups. So the first thing we're going to do now is learn more places to be able to throw lineups here, starting with mid. Go all the way here and line yourself up with this vertical line and just basically kiss the wall. We're using the UI still to be able to find our lineups. We're going to put it right here in this thin shadow line right in the middle of it, and now that's going to land at the middle of both pyramids right up front right over here. Now if you plant it there, don't forget, I did my research. Same spot, we're going to go right over here. Now we're going to find that same shadow with our UI. You're going to look at it here. You're going to come down until kind of you see this leaf right here that's a little bit brighter, and now you're going to, this is kind of the bottom of your lineup. Now you're just going to go all the way to the left until you hit that thicker shadow, and now you're just going to toss it. Now if you didn't plant the middle and you planted right over here, well, you're welcome. We still have a lineup for it, but at a different spot from A main. Now we are not done being a rat, because if you're already a rat, just continue being one. If the brown hallway is clear and you know the switch door is open right over here, and if the plant is right over here, you can use this lineup. Run along this line right over here, move until you see kind of the teal oxygen tank right here. Make sure you've done the lineup. Run front of the tank, and now you're going to put your crosshair in the middle kind of this blue edges roof, and then you're just going to toss it. Make sure you do that, and it's going to land right here in the middle of the site, kind of in the front of both pyramids. Now again, this is the only lineup you can do here. If you planted here, do not try this lineup. Lastly, I'm going to show you something that I've already shown you before for our defensive setups for a Viper on Breeze, is that when you're pressing yourself against this wall and you're looking at here, well, I'm going to let previous me explain the lineup for this one on another video. Press your back against this wall right over here, move to your left until you see this wooden plank, and move back to your right until you don't see it anymore. Put your crosshair right in here at this lineup so that you can block the front left side plant of the pyramid right over here. Now if you want to block the plant right here in between the pyramids right in the middle, you're going to do the same thing. Press your back against this wall, move to the left until you see the wooden plank, but now you're going to move even more left until you see the square right over here on top of the pyramid. Put your crosshair just above before the plank, and all you're going to do is watch it bounce here, here, and here. Now that we've become successfully a rat on the A side, now we gotta do it on B, starting with A main or B main, and kind of pressing yourself against this metal thing. We are using our UI for this one. You're gonna find a vertical line right over here and right over here. Now once you find this vertical line, you're just basically gonna move up right into the middle of this block and move left as you almost touch this left side of the edges. So middle line, move up, left, and then toss. This is for you when you plant, when you feel safe and plant in the front of the pillar right over here. Now usually if you don't feel safe, you would plant kind of on the back of the pillar right here, and we have a lineup for that because again, I've done my research. Same spot, we are still using our UI, and we're still going to find those two vertical lines right here and right here. Move down. Now you're going to not go up, and you're just going to move to the left. Find the vertical line, move to the left until you find this edge, and then you're just going to toss. This is now for a safer default plants for B side on the pillar right over here. Obviously you can't be a rat in just one place for B main, right? So you got to do it for elbow as well. Press yourself on this box right over here, use your crosshair for this one, find this dot right here, and now all you're going to do is jump up quickly, toss quickly. jump and toss quickly. And now that again is going to be for the safer or more risky plant on the front of the pillar right over here. Now again, I already showed you, I've done my research. We have a lineup for this one too for the safer plant. Again, press yourself on the box. Now you are going to look at this kind of put your crosshair right here, and you're going to move against this wall until you kiss it. Now we are using our UI for this one and finding these two dots right over here. Now we're going to use the bottom dot, move it to the left until you're inside of the next kind of rectangular stone, and you're going to find the middle of that. So dot, move to the left and the middle of that rectangle, and then toss. No jumping, just tossing. That is going to be for the safer default plant spot, kind of right over here. And now you have an elbow lineup and an A main lineup, and well, you're welcome. Now basically, if you haven't subscribed already, you kind of have to, because if you watch this video and basically you've seen the other videos, I'm very informational. The last lineup we're going to do is basically on the same spot if you ever find yourself in CT. And again, default plants right over here. I've already shown this on the defensive Viper video that I've shown, and I'm going to let myself basically explain that lineup starting at the crosshair placement right over here. Put your crosshair right over here. You have to put your crosshair right here. Move all the way to the right until you see kind of the bottom of the flag right over there. Now, if you see this, you're going to have to move back until you see this corner line up with this corner. So, crosshair right over here. Move all the way to the right until you don't see that anymore. Now, you're going to put your crosshair right in the next to this hole of the leaves right over here. Now, your molly is going to basically go in this corner right over here. All you're going to do now is jump and toss. It should be able to stop a plant on the right side of the back right over here, where it's usually safe to plant. Now, the other safer plant is basically the front of the pillar, and all you're going to do is the same thing. Move here, align yourself until you don't see that black corner right over here. Put your crosshair right here, and all you're going to do is the same thing. Jump and toss. And it's going to land right in this corner right over here. That is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informational and kind of quick and easy to just get in and get out. I tried my best. I really do spend my time to find my own lineups, because you always cannot just have one lineups or mollies to be able to do your post plants. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and again, click that subscribe. We're actually like 50 subs away, less than 50 subs away from 1K, and that's gonna make this boy really happy. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. You come back for the next videos and the next guides. Thank you so much. And well, if you have other guides that you want to see and something that you want me to kind of explore in Theorycraft, just make sure to leave it in the comments below. I'll see you next time. Bye.